Welcome, all my aliens, apes, and zombies. It's CryptoNovo, live and direct. I have a whole boatload of Legos. They're right over here. Let me grab them real quick. I store them in these containers right here, as you can see. Pull it right there. Definitely like and subscribe. All those good things that people do to keep good content in the space. And so how I keep them is I keep them in these little containers right here. As you can see, oh, it's like half open, half closed now since I'm opening it. How can I get that? All right. I just use a little label maker right there. And this contains 2 sets in it because that's what I can fit in it right now. And we'll maybe go on to this set at a later date. But the set we're going to talk about is this set right here, set 75,000. So we don't really need the instruction manual because I'm going to pull up the instruction manual in 1 second after you retweet this on either CryptoNovo or Paris Hilton NFT and help the cause. I'm going to do that right now. Just going to retweet it. I do a quote tweet here and say, building Legos. It's weird there's no S in Legos. Oh, building Legos. That's me. And we'll do a little emoji here. There's the build. Then we go live Lego build. Sorry, doing it all here. Come build with me. I'm going to post that. Sorry, my arm's a little weird there. And now we can go into building the clones and the, what's it called? The drones set. The drones set. Droidekas set. All right. So we got it live right up there. And what I do a lot of times with the Legos I get is I just half build them in the bags because sometimes they're just easier to pull them out and play with. As you can see, this one's, the base of it's built for the most part. Spaceship right there. There's a couple droids that are involved in this set. I don't know if this one's fully complete or not. Looks like it's missing a couple pieces in the top part of the droid. And then, of course, the clones. Looks like a phase 1 clone right here. And also, oh, hopefully he's not missing his helmet. There's another droid. Open up. Oh, this thing looks fragile as far as how it's built for back in the day. I think this is a set that was built in 2013, possibly. There's the helmet. We'll dig into these clones here in a minute. What is this? What is this? And then there's other pieces here that we'll take a look into. Some of these smaller pieces I'll just keep in the bag. It's just easier that way. Might be projectiles. And here is a clone. Maybe like a sergeant or something. We'll look it up all here in a second. So within the Star Wars collection, and the reason I'm doing this is 1, I like to collect, and 2, I collect Star Wars minifigures. And this particular one from the Clone Wars right here These are, I don't want to squish these. Let me move this out of the way. These are, or this one is 1993. Here's the set down here. Same set that we're building. And this particular clone has 5 pieces or 4 pieces. 5 with the blaster. This is the accessory. You can tell it has a fin right here on the back. Let's hold this a little bit closer. Almost the fin on the helmet right there on the back. Then you can see over here is the sergeant on it. Maybe you can't see. I'll lift it up close. There's the sergeant on it. That's this one right here. Looks like he has a blaster. I put some. And the sergeant appears only in the clones versus how do you pronounce that word again? Droideka. The clones versus Droideka. Clone Troopers versus Droideka set 7,500. Like all ranks, he wears a standard phase 1 helmet. So like phase 1 in the back has that fin right there, but it is matching colors with his arm. And then it also has, in another book I have over here, there it is, the clone sergeant. And it says dots indicate rank. So you can see the dots on this particular clone in the picture. And if you could see in the PDF here, so let me get a couple things out of the way here so I can look. So like I said, as I usually bring these pieces in and build them step by step. And here's the instructions in the top right. So if you needed to look, oh yeah, the clone does have that. There's no blaster for it. Let's see. I like to have blasters for them. No, there's no blaster in here either for it. So it starts off building the first couple pieces here towards it. So maybe we'll see how these back pieces kind of fit in. Because it already looks like I'm missing a piece. This piece right here goes sideways, sideways, perpendicular. Looks like I'm missing a piece on the back end here already, right off the get-go. Unless it's one of these pieces. But maybe I just start from scratch and just rip it all apart. You think that's the best case scenario to rip this all apart? Because this piece goes right here. It looks like I'm missing one piece that attaches to the back. That looking like it? Looks like it's a lot larger than that in the back. So piece it together, slowly piece it together as it is in here. You don't even need to time lapse it. Let's see how that attaches here on the underneath part. Ooh, I see. This is definitely not attached there, that's for sure. And I do that just to kind of save time a little bit, though it's not saving me time right now, as you can see. Oop. Maybe I will just rebuild this whole thing. See if I am missing any pieces. That goes like that. It's kind of tough to talk through all this when you're trying to look at instructions at the same time as building something that is a little incomplete. That doesn't belong there. Looks like this set is missing a couple pieces. All right, well, this is what we can do. Watch this. Oh, my aliens, apes, and zombies, feel free to drop anything you want to in chat. We'll respond back in there. We are live. Pikachu. It's almost Amoebits. That's my CryptoPunk you're looking at there right on the screen. We'll pull up a better picture here. Shouldn't say better picture. They're all good pictures. But we'll pull up this over here so you can see the build. And what I do is I store them in these bags so you can pull them out and play with them if you want to. And then these bags are nice and neat. You can just drop them in a container like this. I usually flip these over upside down so you can see them on both sides because I have multiple sets in each of them. The instructions, physical instructions, I store with them as well. So then I can look on the top and see, hey, this is 75016. And then on the back side, I got 75 hundo right there. They're labeled. Each one's labeled right here. And I can check the other sets. I thought looks like that first set was missing a piece. So this set has 4 sets involved within the storage of it. So I can pull it out. It has the mini sets of different Star Wars ones. We're looking for this one right here. You can look at those other ones up another day. If you have a suggestion for a Star Wars set that you want, maybe built live action, let me know. Drop it in the messages. If you want to build a Meebit, let me know as well. Thank you for chiming in the comment section. If you're watching on YouTube, if you're watching on Twitter, if you're watching on Twitch, please like, subscribe, all those wonderful things that people do in this space. And this is the piece we were missing before, is this piece right there. And it looks like such a simple piece, but it was missing. And this one looks like it's missing a droid. At least there's 2 droids here. The other one had 3 droids in it. I think there might be only 2 droids in this collection. I think the other set that I had that I pulled out earlier had an extra droid in it. Maybe I built it or found it along the way, or those things. Let's see right here. Oh yeah, there's 2 droids. Oh, I have you guys on the wrong page. So here is the thing right there in the instruction manual, page 21 of the instruction manual. There's 2 droids that you have to build there. Guess this is a good time to check and see if these are authentic. See if the camera's good enough. It's not. Let's put it over here. I do see Lego in the helmet there. I do see. I can't guarantee I see that with my eyes right now because they're really blurry because I'm staring at a computer screen. So I have to settle the eyes before I dig in there and look any further. Here is the clone troopers, which I'm putting this visor on right there. And like I said, this is a clone pilot. You can see on his chest, he has he has 5 dots, I guess you'd call them, showing his rank on there. This is a phase 1 clone trooper. The fin in the back. 2 of these droids. Let's talk about these droids a second. Let's see. If I look right here and I pull this book up, move these clones off to the side. There's a page in here that had one more. The different drones. Oh. And here's the set history of the drones. 2002, there was a Jedi gunship, Jedi defense drone. That was in two different sets. We're looking for this one. 2003, the clone troopers versus the Droidekas. And there's the drone right there. And it is a battlefield drone. And it has a back shell, a switch used as an eye stalk. So it has like a little red bearing there. These legs, these foot claws here are kind of hard to keep onto it. There's like blasters on the side. Those are also sometimes difficult to hold on to it during play. I just totally closed this book. One thing that I do, the reason I do collect is I do have a rather large collection, and I'm trying to collect them all per se. So you can see right here is the Phase 1 Clone Trooper, and it's the Sergeant that I have. L, when it says L there, it means it's loose. There's a spot, so that means I actually have two of them that are loose. And then it actually says I have an extra helmet. There's another one, the Phase 1 clone right here. As you can tell, the visor looks the same. It's got the little black mark on the bottom of the visor, very similar to this one, with the blaster in the other hand. This one's from 2013, but they first started making them in 2008. So that one's there. That one means I have a loose, another loose one, and then I actually have a third loose one, which means all those dots right there. And looks something like that. Like I might need a blaster for them, but it'd be right there and right there on these particular ones. As you can see, 2013. And this comes from the Visual Dictionary for the Star Wars minifigures that I have collected. Some of them I've just collected the minifigures. Some I'll find in like lots with other either Star Wars or other Legos, and those are generally where I buy them when they actually do have a full set. And it looks like I'm missing just one of those pieces on the other set, which I can find somewhere. And so I am kind of going through the storage of these particular pieces, finding out where they go. I might even start like breaking them down and like seeing if I have every single piece, and maybe just reverse, quote unquote, engineer them and start taking them apart to save a little bit more space in this place. But maybe that's something I'll think about later. Does anyone ever do a Star Wars show where you do the reverse and you in turn remove Legos that are built? It'll save me some more space. I could probably fit some more Legos in. But just things to think about. But yeah, this is Lego set 75,000. 2 minifigures. Two droids, field droids. One of these blasters I have is just in a bag. Right here. It's in this bag right here. Plug it in. All right, cool. I think if I built this and disassemble it, it might just be too long. I don't know if people would want to watch that. If you would want to watch that, definitely drop it in the comments below if you're watching this later. Or if you just want to see me talk about these particular Star Wars. I can just keep talking about them. I don't know. Maybe I'll start disassembling them brick by brick. And we'll go through for if you're watching at home, then you want to see the instructions for it. You can hit pause at any time. I'll pull it up on the big screen right here. If you're watching at home later on and you maybe are looking to see how to build this thing, you need the instructions. Here is the set that we have looked at today. Let's see if I can make this bigger. Enhance, enhance, enhance. That's pretty dope. All right. How do we build it? Well, don't build it on carpet, it says. So I just did that. There's page 2. Here's page 5. I'm missing this piece right here. It's a gray 2x3. Step 5 and 6 are on page 6. Page 7 is on page 7. Maybe I'll pick out my favorite. Right now, my favorite piece is probably this control. It's almost the old school control panel radar. It's almost pixelated in a sense. Step number 12 on page 9. That's probably my favorite piece in this set. I mean, obviously the minifigures are pretty dope, but come on, you can't pass that up. I know I'm speeding through this. You can always slow it down if you're trying to look for the instructions, and obviously you can just look it up on Lego. That stuff's always on there. I'm talking away from the mic a little bit. Fading away. Oh, look, there's a blaster holders. Let's see. Ooh, these blasters are dry. There's no blasters back here. Should be some blasters in the back, but there's not. And then you build the battle droids or the field droids, I think they're called. Yep, you build 2 of those, 2 blasters on the back. There you have it. Lookity duckity. I would say my favorite part is part 42619141. Show everyone what piece that is. You look in the cockpit there. Maybe we'll move this guy out of the way. There's that old school radar that was like in the old airplanes and the old space shuttles from the originals. The original, what do you call them? Legos. All right. If you're just tuning in now or watching this later, like and subscribe. We're on YouTube. We are on LinkedIn. We are on Twitch. We are also on live on X or Twitter as it's called. I'll probably always call it Twitter. It's just what's stuck in my mind. Oh, just bump this a little bit. Let's see. What did I do here? All right. That's fine. There's a couple other sets that we can explore. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow. Oh, maybe we'll do this one tomorrow. 75,001. That's what we'll do tomorrow. There's the bag for it. 75,001. What's this one? Oh, this is a totally different era. 75,034. Look at this. Look at these 2. This is an oldie OG one from 09. Look at that droid. That little ski glider. All right. Well, for all my aliens, apes, and zombies that watched and tuned in, thanks for tuning in. You just watched a Lego kind of build. Maybe we'll start building or destructing these, one or the other, with 75,000 Lego 75000. That's 3 zeros after the 75. 2 clones, 2 droids, battleship, 1 instructions, Actually, I have 2 of those sets. One of them is missing a piece on the bottom. We'll close it up just like I'm closing up shop here for this evening. So for all my aliens, apes, and zombies, I want to say stay positive and love life. Peace. Oh, that music. I got to get it queued up again. Let's time that up a little bit better. Let's see. I think I could do better than that. For all my aliens, apes, and zombies, stay positive and love life. Peace.
369. 2369. We are in the Novo verse. Novo verse. We are in the Novo verse. Novo verse. We in the Novo verse. In the Novo verse. We in the Novo verse. In the Novo verse. It's lit in the Novo verse. In the Novo verse. NFTs in the Novo verse. The Novo verse.
Thanks for tuning in. Give this a retweet. Give it a like. Even if you didn't like it, just do it. Might as well. It's just a button. Stay positive and love life. Peace. Uh-oh. Oh.